Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Force here in Ariat Crater Level 1 with a continuation of our Diablo 3 hardcore playthrough series with Forcette.
Get out of here!
And she apparently doesn't like where we're at. That's alright though. Alright guys, welcome back. How you doing today? Myself, I'm doing well, thank you very much. Just clearing some fallen soldiers. You know. You know how we do. Okay, don't you do that to me. Don't you dare. This guy too. There's no problem. We are here in normal difficulty on hardcore mode in Act 3. Continue. You know, alright, so I left in the comment section in a video earlier this week stating that I plan to stop the series after I finish normal. I guess I'll retract that statement. I got a lot of feedback, some constructive, some just outright rude. And to you, I say poo-poo. What? But I did get a lot of constructive feedback from people who are saying they really did want me to continue. So I think at the very least, maybe I'll run this series until.
I'm just warming up.
Well, let me take a vote here. Should I run this series until level 60 at the least? Because at level 60, it's just going to be grinding. And while I'm willing to show you stuff in hardcore as the wizard, I don't think I want to show you grinding. That's just silly. But maybe some champion runs and stuff like that in hardcore. I think that that's a possibility. Of course, I'll have to gear up and do all that stuff as well. But, you know, anyways, the point is that this particular playthrough series, I guess I can run it to 60 if that's what people really, really want. So just let me know, all right? Just let me know, and I'll be happy to accommodate what the people want, because I'm a man of the people. I'm all about pleasing the people. This guy, don't disappear. Ah, man, I hate when you do that. Hate when he does that. Just drops right in. Look at this clever cursed skull. Too bad it's a downgrade. Finally got him. Jeez, that guy was obnoxious, huh? So yeah, I guess I'll retract my my prior written statement in which I said this series would stop at the end of normal. It seems like people really do want me to continue. Obviously, a lot of people are watching this to see the inevitable death, you know, and that's fine. That's that's why I thought this series would be good and interesting for that reason. So if people really, really want me to keep going after normal, then I will. With that, I may have to increase the frequency of these videos because the series is going to be quite long otherwise. I mean, it's just going to take quite a long time. But this is a YouTube series. It's different than a stream, and this isn't meant to be rude at all, but these videos are meant to be entertaining. Like,
your grave awaits.
Lots of streams are great, but honestly, most streams involve very little talking. And, you know, as much as it is about the gameplay, these videos are also meant to be entertaining for you guys. Just listening to my banter with myself, you know, that's a big part of this. That's why a lot of people watch these. And obviously the streams are also very popular for different reasons. It's not so much about the banter and the conversation because, and again, it's not knocking anyone, but just look at most streams. For any extended period of time, you watch a stream for more than 20 minutes and there's very little chat that goes on. Unless there's multiple people talking to each other. But this is me talking to you as much as it is me talking to myself. And there's kind of a different experience that goes along with that. A much different experience that goes along with that than you'll get in streams. So I think that's something to bear in mind. I think that's something you guys should really keep in mind when it comes to this. This is meant to not be the same type of experience as a stream is. Frost Nova rune, Frozen Mist, Ray of Frost rune, Cold Blood. To take a quick look at those. Also got energy armor, which we will also take a look at. And just clear this area first. Oh, come on. You and your dodging. That guy, I tell ya. There it is. Alright. Let's run back to town real quick. We'll take a look at the new abilities that I just picked up. And also, I have this beautiful gem, which I should replace one of these lower yellow ones with. Yep. Alright, so let's unsocket that. We will unsocket this, and we will replace one of our current... it doesn't really matter which, does it? There it is. A little bit of extra intel, giving me a wee bit more damage. You can also sell this garbage here.
The adventuring life.
She's currently sitting at 49.
Too much pain, not enough profit.
And, alright, wonderful. Now, the second purpose of this little visit to town here was the following. Taking a look at the new skills we just picked up. So, Frost Nova, we just got Frozen Mist. So I'm currently having Cold Snap, which reduces the cooldown to 9 seconds, which is obviously very nice. Frozen Mist no longer freezes enemies, but says leave behind a mist that deals 160%. Nope, not at all. That completely gets rid of the purpose that I even have that ability. Ray of Frost, reduced power. Yeah, no, not gonna go with that either. Gonna stick with my Disintegrate that has Convergence. Which actually, are you serious? Why was that deselected for some reason? It's kind of weird. Okay, so let's go back through here and continue along our merry way. Yes, our merry way. Shoo-ba-doo-wop-bop-bop. Diablo Cast happened earlier today. This recording is taking place on Friday. You'll probably see this video over the weekend, though. Happy to get back to Diablo Cast, and hopefully people are still interested in watching it. That's going to obviously be the biggest deciding factor as to how long that series continues.
I thought there would be more.
Truth of the matter is, a lot of my casual friends who game casually, even more so than I do, have stopped playing. For the most part, like I used to see them on every night when the game first came out, and they were just consistently on. And now that's not happening as much. And how about you guys? What are your friends doing right now? Is it kind of the same? Are you in the same position where a lot of your friends who don't game all the time are kind of losing steam for D3? Point of that is the length of the series is going to depend most heavily on how the viewership is, and if my audience wants to watch it anymore. If they lose interest, and if that show starts to garner a really small amount of views, then it just won't continue. Just kind of how it goes, you know. I have to consider, you know, the people who watch my content, what they're actually interested and care to watch, and
can you envision a world without demons?
it's a big part of it.
Bereft of sin and hatred and terror, it would be beautiful beyond imagining.
I agree. Lady Milady. She makes a good point. It would be a nice place. The utopia, right? Place everyone dreams of but can never happen. Because the world is a sad and dark place. I'm not actually that melodramatic. But I could be, if I wanted to. Let's get these guys first. First priority is those guys. Come on, stupid Fallen. What is this? I hate these things so much. Really not a fan. Ah, got him. Oh, thank you very much.
Nephilim, your misbegotten kind is creation's greatest sin. But your time is done. You will find only death in my realm.
Is that so?
Look, just over there. I never imagined such a creature.
A little late to the ball there, Forset. Forset's friend. Lady Milady. A little late. Gotta love the background and the backdrop in these levels is awesome. it's gotta be freaking so hot in there. Look at those giant lava streams. Of course, that must be sweating. Can I see sweat? Nope, can't see sweat. I am disappointed. Tower of the Damned, level 1. Now this is where things start to get really creepy though, huh? Tower of the Damned. Look, I mean, that is awful. That poor thing. He is not having a good eternity. Ugh. I am sorry for you.
These poor things live in eternal torment.
I'm a fan of phase beasts either. Or that lady.
Still waiting.
Oh, you've met my daughters, I see. Are you enjoying their company?
Leave me alone, spider lady. No, your daughters are just as loose as you are. Loosey-goosey. Like a wizard sleeve. You get that reference, of course you do. You do not. I have to get a weapon upgrade soon. Things are taking a little bit longer to kill. Might have to go for another weapon upgrade. Visit the good old AH, the gold auction house, the real money one, of course, not available in hardcore mode. And try to avoid some of that damage. We head down here. What is that thing exactly? A tormented? I didn't get the name. I didn't catch the name. I don't even know what that is supposed to be. Some thingamabobber. Oh, what? This guy's just appeared. That's rubbish. Well, good news is we're here in level 2.
Extraordinary one, aren't you?
That didn't tell me anything. She is really kind of silly, I would say. Good time here for some questions. Of course, leave in the comment section below your thoughts and opinions on anything I ask you here. So, question today. How are you guys still enjoying Diablo 3? What have you been doing? You know, I posed earlier the question of what your friends are doing, and if you still have friends playing the game, or if a lot of them have kind of moved on, or just are taking a break and whatnot. So the next, again, oh, no, Soul Ashers. Terrible. They're the worst. So, what about you? What about yourself, you know? I don't want to lose him. This is hardcore, though. I can't die. So. Can I do it? Can I get both? I think I can. We're fine here. We got him. Alright, so yeah, what about you? How are you guys doing in D3? Are you still enthralled with it? Are you still grinding gear non-stop? Have you really started to fall off a little bit, or what's the deal? I feel like a lot of people are really losing steam on this game. Now, when I say that too, this isn't just me like, oh, Diablo 3 is the worst game ever, but what I think is happening, I think a lot of it has to do with kind of itemization right now, the item hunt, and I do think that the upcoming changes are going to help tremendously. I also think that there's going to be obviously the people who just play games for stories and aren't into the repetitive grind, obviously they have stopped, you know, finish normal, and there's a lot of people who kind of will stop there. Now, the people who like farming, the people who do like grinding, I think some of them are getting burnt out just because the item farming right now has been pretty rough when it comes to Inferno. Basically, all that is happening now is people are just farming gold in Act 1 to try to get gear for Act 2, and then doing the same for Acts 3 and 4. And the problem with not getting real decent upgrades in one Inferno Act to get you to the next one, the problem with that is that it does become the fact that you're just farming for gold and that's it, and that gets, for a lot of people, that gets boring.
Do you see
and
that enemy over there?
Someone might say,
from this land.
well, all you do in Diablo games is farm, but the problem that we've been posed with is
Powerful enemy we have laid low.
the fact that you're just not getting gear upgrades at all. Like, very, very rarely in Inferno Act 1 are you getting gear upgrades for Inferno Act 2 that are actually worth it, you know? It's like you have to be in Act 2 to get gear to be able to be in Act 2, which again, pulls us all the way back to the only way to do that is to get gold and buy it off of people who are already there. And a lot of people who got there in the first place did it with exploitive builds or methods, or doing things like goblin farming, which is, you know, boring as hell, but it's effective. So yeah, I think that if they can fix that, then I think there's going to be a big reinvigoration for a lot of people. And we'll have to see how that ends up playing out. And again, PvP patch I think will bring a lot of people back in as well.
Just off of her back? It was one of the blade.
But yeah, that's just my thoughts on the matter.
Others torture it by ripping its skin off in large sheaths. They use it to build their terrible structures.
Just let me know where you guys are at, what you think about all that. Always enjoy hearing your thoughts and opinions on these matters. And we got these guys here. Crawlers, that's what they're called. That's their scientific name. Family, genus, and species. Come on, let's go. Heart of the Damned. We got this.
All the pain and suffering you're enduring. You must be dying to meet me.
Not really. Look at these fools. God, I hate those. They're so awful. And they're incredibly easy here, but they're still just like, just seeing them is infuriating. Just to know how frustrating they are to deal with in Inferno, you know? You know what I mean? Take a quick look here. Doubt I got any upgrades, but...
This demon seems to enjoy the sound of her own voice. She is starting to make my head ache.
Yeah, nothing. Absolutely nothing. Unbelievable. Oh! More phase beasts. Really, really, really happy to be back this week and be back on a normal video production schedule. Really, you know, it bums me out when I go away like I did last weekend going to California. It bums me out because I can't come out with the normal schedule of videos that I try to do for you guys, which is typically about 3 a day, if not 4. That's a lot. Look at a lot of YouTube channels, and 1 a day is a lot for most people, but I do what I can, spend a lot of time and energy on it, and I think it's really paid off. It's really attributed greatly to the growth of the channel, and seen some really good results from it. So obviously more than happy to continue doing that.
We have laid low.
Obviously the great part of all of this is that my motivation to do that is more entertainment and content for you guys. So it's a win-win, it really is. That's the great thing about YouTube.
I feast on their agony, their eternal anguish.
What does that even mean? How do you eat that? What kind of condiments do you have with their agony? Is this a mayonnaise thing here, or is it more like mustard and ketchup? Just wondering. Agony. What is it best served with? Yeah, those guys are pretty. Their hands are nailed into their shoulders. That is...
You are so eager.
Awful.
I suppose I should introduce myself. I am Sedare, Maiden of Lust, Consort of Asmodee.
And you're dead.
Am I hearing things? Or did that demon actually speak to us?
And Lady Milady being sassy. She's gonna disappear.
how invigorating. Play with my daughters. I do not wish to tire you out.
Ah, ha, 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 ha. Daughters are easy. Oh, ayo.
I can feel the blood hemorrhaging from the sin heart. Oh, you will pay for this.
Oh, please, don't be so dramatic. You will do nothing. You will do nothing to actually punish me for that. Yeah, look at that. Split ourselves up there. And excellent. Oh, please don't hit the treasure goblin yet. Get some mortar guys here.
See that enemy over there? Let us cleanse it from this land.
Split up. You're fine. No problem. Excellent. And yes, the treasure goblin still here. Treasure! Treasure! Amethyst, thank you. Still gonna be nothing? That's pretty good.
Osmodan has 7 lieutenants.
More movement
each of them
speed.
heralding a separate vice.
It was a little bit of
It's they
damage,
who
but
helped him gain dominance over the burning hells. But the lieutenants will not save him from us.
yeah, you know what? I think I'll take it, actually. I think I'll take it. 1% more movement speed plus a bunch of extra health. Not too shabby. The movement speed's really the biggest thing, and 1% may sound small, and it is pretty small, but
So close.
definitely worth it.
So close.
This part I've always found weird, because I go through like the same thing. Like, okay, so I just went through there. I just went through area creator level 1, and then I went through that area to get the Sin Heart. Now I do the exact same thing. I mean, I understand it's level 2, but just visually, it's always been just a little odd, because it is like the same looking. Ah, hate you. Still alive. All those explosions and such. So if you've been following Diablo closely, I'm sure you also know about all the gold duping stuff that took place not that long ago. I'd like to get input on that. I'd like to get, I'd like to know what you guys think about all that. First of all, do you think it actually happened, or is this a huge cover-up by Blizzard, some giant conspiracy theory? Are the aliens out to get us, or was it just a Photoshop and that's that, right? Just nothing more to make of it other than someone with some good Photoshop skills got everyone all worked up. And please don't discount the desire to do something like that. That is definitely pretty big. So. Okay, so. Let's take a look over here. Got that guy. And I got some treasure as well. Chest, please. Something. God. So little. Let's get so gypped with some of this stuff, I'll tell ya. Alright. Great. hear everything. Alright, so let's see. Get this guy here. He's got knockback. Should be no problem. Just a little bit of kiting, guys. That's all it takes.
Still waiting. A mighty foe has fallen.
Dead. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Get that worm thing. Another worm thing. I just feel like saying forget it. Just passing these guys. Just so annoying. Look at this garbage. I must find the Tower of the Cursed. Leveled up a little bit this time before, I don't even think I got a full level, but I got myself close to a level right before this episode. Just a little bit of grinding, no more story progression, nothing was missed. Nothing other than grinding was missed.
Are nothing.
Get back. So that's the best way I can deal with them, actually.
Look, just over there. I never imagined such a creature.
More of these fools. Is this 2 packs? Yeah, it is. Great. I think we got both of them. Oh, those health globes, jeez, I'm crow. Back. Lost one. It's gotta be around here somewhere. Tower of the Cursed. Yeah.
You think you know pain.
There we go.
You think you know anguish. Soon my concubine will show you their true meaning.
Oh, calm down. Calm down, Asmodon. I mean, he does realize the results of this, right? Is there a, have we talked about this before? Is there like a good reason, story-wise, for the replaying of levels on different difficulties? Like, do we have a good explanation as to how that makes any sense?
Attack me?
Do they even bother trying to explain that? I mean, I know this isn't with many games. This isn't anything that's specific at all to Diablo, but is there ever a good reason to be replaying the same levels and facing the same demons over and over again, the same bosses that you kill?
I do hope you're not in over your head.
Is there ever a good reason for
It
that?
should be so disgusting.
I don't know. I really don't. Find the Sin Heart and the Heart of the Cursed. Yeah, that's where we're going. Here's something fun I can talk about.
Surely I have pleased the prophet.
QQers, Ragers, Trolls, Flamers, whichever words you'd like to call them. Seen comments. Force would have died at this spot if this were Inferno. Force would have died at this spot if this were Inferno. Got a few of those in a few of the videos, to which I say, well, it's not Inferno, and I'm playing as such. When we get to the higher difficulties, I play accordingly. In normal, yeah, I'm going to be a little more careless. I'm going to be a little more reckless, just because I know I can take multiple hits and I'm not really too concerned at all. So, just keep that in mind, yeah? Keep that under consideration. And frankly, doesn't matter much. And since it's easy enough and it really doesn't matter much, that's how I play. Just something to consider. Something to consider. What the heck? Little things keep spawning. Ruining my life. I'm gonna get that staircase. I'll be there in just 1 second.
The chains tear at their flesh.
Gross.
Hear their screams. Such sweet music.
She's gross. That's gross. Someone predicted my death. They said hell to an exploding mob in Act 4, I think is what they said. Let's see. I'll place a bet. I'll bet money. I got money. I'll bet $100 that is not exactly how I die. I mean, that's quite a bet. That's quite a bet to make.
You're so close now. I can almost feel your breath on my skin. The anticipation is exquisite.
I'm carrying too much.
Oh, I'm carrying too much. Come on. Let's sell all this garbage. There's so much garbage here. Strength? Please. What a jip. Got that bad boy in there. Definitely gonna hold on to my gems. I think the gem reduction cost coming up too.
Someone needs to sell the equipment.
It will be something to definitely look into actually doing. The lower level gems, kind of transferring them over. I don't need to keep this. That I might just still hold on to, just because. Just because. YouTube continues to fail with some of my videos publishing them in 1080p. Hasn't happened in a G3 video in a week or so, but I put up a video for Rune Classic, the remake of the original game, and that video has not passed 480p. Video was recorded in 1080p. I hate you, YouTube. Sometimes I hate you. It's so annoying. It is so annoying. It tends to happen on longer videos. All the videos in the past month, I would say about 5 videos of mine have not fully published in 1080p. They're all always originally 1080p. So about 5 or so videos. All of them were, I think, 25 minutes plus in length, which, you know, honestly, that is fairly long for YouTube. Most channels, if you look at kind of like an aggregate of all YouTube channels, most channels don't publish videos over 10 minutes. 5 minutes even is quite long, because a lot of YouTube videos are kind of quick spurts, so especially, you know, a lot of the funny stuff that people like to watch. Most of those videos are pretty short, relatively speaking, so Having 30-minute plus videos, I understand that's certainly a strain on YouTube to have to process all of that. But heck, you know what? They're making tons of money, so they should be able to afford whatever they need necessary to make sure that that happens. Because when my quality is affected, my views are affected, and obviously it's insignificant in the grand scheme of things, but still, YouTube, their money that they get from all this, all these transactions occurring is less.
Do you see that enemy over there?
If my quality suffers and people watch my content less than that, then that means YouTube views are just a little less. Even if it is very small, it's still, you know, I think it's be worth it for them long term to make sure that all that stuff's hammered out and kind of where we should be there. It's not even debatable. I mean, that's how it should be.
I learned much from
So let's hope YouTube gets their stuff together there, and I don't expect retroactively my old stuff to get fixed, but as nice as that would be. Electrocute Forked Lightning. What else we got? Explosive Blast Rune. Time Bomb. And Slow Time Time Warp. Ooh. That's pretty cool. Also Meteor. I don't think Meteor is going to be a good thing for hardcore, but maybe I'll change my mind. We'll see. I'll look into it. I would love to use it. Meteor's just super baller looking. But I'm not sure that's going to be the best. And here we are. Fighting her yet again.
Oh, yes. I've been looking forward to this.
Congratulations.
Oh, is that how you want it? Why are you hurting me? Shh. I eat you now.
Alright, we're your little daughters. These things, whatever they are. So many of them, huh? Good thing disintegrates OP.
I thought we understood each other.
Guess not. And wow. So easy. Whoa. Chain gloves, war crossbow. Not too bad, but still nothing I need. Obviously the crossbow's nothing I need either. Sayonara.
Ash chokes the air and our enemies come for us in droves. Yet you are undaunted.
Here we go.
This truly is your destiny.
Asmodon. I'll just stick with what I got. Don't care. Let's go.
This is where Asmodan's evil thrives and festers, but not for long.
Oh yeah, that's right, there's still another level. Alright, we'll do this next time. We'll pick up here in the core area, and next time, we will kill Asmodon. First, there's this. Ooh!
The mighty foe has fallen.
Let's see if that's any good, huh? Fingers crossed. Upgrade. And no. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this episode of our Diablo 3 Hardcore playthrough series. We will pick it up next time with the death of Asmodon, or the death of me. We'll see. Take it easy, guys.
Just 1 second here. Are you really that foolish?